Do you want to develop an unstoppable mindset as an entrepreneur? Well, I'm going to share with you some of the secrets to cultivate your success and your resiliency right now. And like I always tell you, before we get started, do what the YouTubers do. The like, share, comment, subscribe, ringing the bell so you're notified every single time I drop another video just like this. What's going on, y'all? Denzel here once again, back with another video. And this time I'm going to talk about the entrepreneur's mindset, and I'm going to share with you the secrets on how to cultivate your mindset right now. So let me tell y'all, in my last video, right? If you haven't seen it, go back, go watch it. I talked about the challenges that most entrepreneurs endure along this entrepreneurial journey, right? But in this video, I'm gonna talk about some of the key traits that we need, some of the characteristics that we got to have in order to last longer and to be able to overcome those challenges I talked about in my last video. And I know from just being able to see from behind the scenes and watching people in the comments and stuff like that, not necessarily my comments, but other people's comments, when it comes down to talking about mindset, a lot of people are tired of hearing it. But your mindset has a lot to do with everything, because if you don't have the right mindset towards certain things and you don't know how to take things, you don't know how to overcome things, you don't know how to react to things, which all comes back to the mindset, you are gonna be in trouble, my friend. So one of the biggest things my spiritual mentor has always said for the many years that I've known him is, you don't go under things, you don't go over things, you don't go around things, you go through things. We go through things, right? And he always talks about having the right mindset, being able to rely on God. I know some of y'all may not be believers, but I am. And for those of you who are, God is our source. He gives us directions on mindset. For those of y'all who are not, it does not exclude you. I am just giving you a biblical perspective, because all I teach is biblical success principles on this channel. So it will behoove you to use some of these as well. But God is my source, and I can tell you from personal experience, being in the military for 13 years, I've learned how to cultivate my mindset. Every environment isn't the best environment. Every day is not sunshine, rainbows, and roses, so to speak. There are going to be some very, very dark times, challenging times, some days where storms are brewing, storms are present, and storms are continuing, but you gotta have the right mindset. I remember this one time in particular, I was in the field, and this particular morning, the soldiers around me, they were done. Like, mentally, they were defeated before we even got there. They was already just pissed, like they didn't want to be there, and they let it be known, you know. But me knowing that, I was able to bring in a mindset of cheerfulness, of joy. I was able to show them how to be able to endure the tough times, right? I was able to show them, like, look, even though it's a bad situation, our mindset and our personality or our demeanor doesn't have to be all bad. Like, this situation is only as bad as you make it. So if it's a bad situation and you just want to act bad all day, it's just only gonna get worse. But if you come with a more positive outlook on things, things can be a whole lot better. So this particular morning, I came in cheerful, joyful, cracking jokes, you know, coming to people, just talking, you know, trying to get them to think about good things, you know, and just really just give them some encouragement. So in those times, it takes that. It takes somebody who is going to lift you up and not be down with you, like, no, man, get up. We don't need to be all down and out, and we don't need to, just be defeated and stuff. Let's go in with the mindset that we are more than conquerors, just like that word says. You are more than a conqueror. So go and conquer the day. So one of the first traits that I want to talk about is vision. And having the right vision is very, very important, right? You got to be able to see the whole picture. You got to be able to see long range and not be short-sighted. You got to be be somebody who is focused on the vision, right? In the Bible, Jeremiah 29:11 says, and this is God says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you a hope and a future." This is one of my favorite verses, because God literally tells us exactly what his plan is for us. He doesn't tell you the plan that you have for yourself. He says, this is my plan. This is my plan for your life. This is the vision that I have for you. My vision is to give you a hope and to give you a future, meaning my vision for you is bright. Like, my vision is for you to be able to prosper, for you to elevate, for you to escalate, for you to be able to just ride, and for you not to be so lowly that all you see is just the dark. He says, my plan, my vision for you is not even to harm you, to put you in harm's way, to hurt you by any means. And some people misconstrue what God's vision is for them just because they believe that they've gone through so many bad things that maybe God just wants me to be messed up and just don't want to do nothing good for me. Like, no, God, he never said that. Things happen. Some bad things happen to good people. Good things happen to bad people. But it's just how life plays out sometimes. And sometimes it's not about what you believe. It's about what God knows that he can expose to you. See how you react, but he's going to help you, and he's letting you know in advance that my plan is for your greatness and for your good, not for your bad. So for you and your vision, you got to be able to see long range, and you got to be able to focus on the good, focus on hope, focus on the future. The next trait I'm gonna talk about is being coachable. For my hard-headed people right now, I'm gonna tell you, you better listen to me. Being coachable is going to save your life. If you gotta be the type of person that bumps your head, you're gonna have a long, hard life. Be coachable. Get to the point where you are able to hear people out. Since I was young, I've hung around people that were older than me, and I don't really know where that came from. I just grew up around a lot of older people, a lot of people with wisdom, a lot of people who've had life experience, and I didn't necessarily need to go through the things that they were talking about. Maybe I did just because it was my story, it's my life, but I was able to still take what they had at that time, take their token of knowledge and take their token of wisdom and put it in my back pocket for a later time and be able to remember what they said when they said it. So being coachable, like having a coach, somebody who is literally giving you the game. They are giving you the play to run. They are telling you what your deficiencies are. They're able to see where you are getting it wrong. They're able to see the gaps and where you could possibly fill it. That's what I mean by being coachable. Allow a mentor or a coach, like I'm saying, to be able to help you, to be able to sit down and watch the plays with you, to be able to watch back the tapes of your life and be able to say, this is what you did in this particular situation, and you should have did it like this. You should have do it better by doing this. These are the things that you should work on. These are the things that you should set to the side. These are the things that you should develop, and these are the things that you should completely let go of. That's what a coach is for. They're able to just assist you in your game, in your strategy, and help you build off of whatever foundation you've already set for yourself. My next trait is adaptability. If you are somebody who is able to adapt in any situation, you are lethal, my friend. I know this from experience. As a kid, I'm in the military now, but my mom, my dad, my stepdad, all been in the military. And so being an Army brat, always just getting shifted and shuffled to different places, different states, different schools, always being the new kid. Like I was able to adapt very, very quickly to certain environments. I never took it to heart, and that I miss being in certain places or one place, yes, but being able to go to the next place and being able to know exactly what to do, it was never new to me. It was always something I was able to jump right back into. So being a new kid, I knew that keep your mouth shut, keep your mouth closed. Don't be hanging around people just all willy-nilly. And what I mean by that is observe, watch your environment. Check out the people that's around, listen to how certain conversations are playing out, because sometimes you might come out your mouth, you might say the wrong thing, and in certain environments, things go left real quick. You be a little too loose with the lips, it's gonna sink ships, but always be like a chameleon, able to blend in wherever you go, being able to pick up on certain things like the similarities and the differences. And growing up where I grew up, you had to adapt real fast. If you didn't, it could have been a life or death situation. I won't say that was always the case, but it definitely helped. And when I got into the military myself, being able to be adaptable to any environment is something that they teach us. They teach you how to blend in a field environment. So how to dig a foxhole, how to camouflage your vehicle, how to even camouflage yourself if you got to, and just be able to go get under the radar, and just as soon as the situation calls for it, you able to flip into action, and just be adaptable. Be able to take in what you need and be able to apply it quickly. Next trait is problem solving. We should all aim to be solutionists. We should all aim to be somebody who solves a problem, takes a load off of other people. That is the biggest way to serve, especially as an entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, that is your job. Take entrepreneur off the title and put problem solver there, because somewhere you need to create a product that solves a problem for a specific group of people, and that is what is going to bring you success, right? Learn how to solve the problems that people are constantly complaining about. If the cries go unheard, those people never get out of their issues. They never come out of calamity. They never are able to just come up and rise and elevate. Be the person who serves those people who are getting ignored. Start putting your ear to the pavement, your ear to the streets, and listening for the cries, listening for the call. And as soon as you start hearing the problems out there, come up with the solutions. Make your products and your offers and your services the solution to what they always been wanting and needing. The last one is probably the biggest one I can tell you. Again, from my personal experience, integrity. From my personal experience, integrity is one of the biggest traits to have as a person, not only as an entrepreneur. If you don't have integrity, you don't have nothing. And I say that because you got to be able to do the right thing even when nobody is looking. If you don't have integrity, you don't have nothing. And people can't trust you if you're not a person of integral character. People can't confide in you. People can't rely on you. People can't give you their all if you have no integrity. If you don't have no type of backing, no type of character, no type of heart, people can't rock with you like that. As entrepreneurs, we gotta have integrity. We got to conduct our business with integrity at all times. That is what's going to set us apart, because there are so many shady business people out there that are constantly getting over and sometimes don't even care, that are standing on the back of people's necks and ain't worried about it. They ain't losing an ounce of sleep. But when you're that type of entrepreneur, and you conduct yourself and you're running a business that is all built on trust, integrity, and love and service, you got the game in the palm of your hands. And I'm not saying that for you to go and, you know, just want to, you know, but what I am saying is you should be the type of person who has integrity, who people can rely on, people can trust in, people can confide in, and people can come to. But I've said all of that, and I've revealed all these secrets of all these key traits that we gotta have as entrepreneurs in order to cultivate our mindset. This was gonna help us continue down this long yellow brick road of entrepreneurship, and no matter what pops out of the bushes, no matter what comes flying at us or comes crashing down, we have the mindset that's going to continue to further us, to keep us built up, keep us going for the long run, and this was going to bring us the ultimate success. I hope y'all was able to get value out of this video. Again, go back and watch my last video that was talking about the challenges of being an entrepreneur, and take some of these traits, if you are having any of those challenges, and build yourself up. Lift yourself up out of the mud, clean yourself up out of the dirt, dust off your shoulders, just like that old Jay-Z song. But get out there, build your mindset, renew your mind. Even through God's word, we are allotted a renewed mind, a right heart, and a new spirit. And don't be afraid to keep the faith. That's probably one of the biggest secrets and one of the biggest mindsets that I can give you that I didn't mention, is just having faith, which is ultimately keeping hope. So I hope this video bless y'all in some shape, form, or fashion. Y'all go out there, go be great, make greatness. I'll catch you on the next video. Do what the YouTubers do, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you. Peace.